Hello everyone, it is your girl Shy from Abuse Redefined, because we're redefining abuse. Today we're coming in just to actually go over a throwback, something that I had been through, my abusive situation that happened years ago. So the video will play and it will tell you a little bit about that side of me, and hopefully it'll help with someone. Hopefully it will help you see the signs. Hopefully it will motivate you to get out your situation, or if you are an abuser, it may make you look at things differently. Again, disclaimer, this is not to come at anyone. This is my story, and this is a part of my journey that I'm sharing with you. How y'all doing today? Happy day to everyone. So I just wanted to come in. I want to do a video, and the reason for this video is that the anniversary for my domestic violence situation is coming up. And over the years, because it's been years, I've been thinking, and I really haven't talked about the situation, so a lot of you know it happened. A lot of you know I was physically touched. Everything will come out in my book, but I'm waiting for that. But what I want to share is some of the story, and then I'll get to my point after the story's over. So the morning of my domestic violence situation, it was after 12 midnight, so it was early morning. He came in drunk. He made a video stating of how he wanted to kill himself, and he went from wanting to kill himself to physically putting his hands on me. I was punched. I was thrown. I was hit in the face with a gun, and I didn't know what was going to happen to me. So a lot of you know I wear beads. So this here, I had bracelets going down every arm. And I didn't think about this until recently. Like, I always collect these. Even after the situation, like, I'll still find these. These are many different bracelets that I actually collect together. So in saying that, he came in, he was angry, and wanted to kill himself. And it went from him wanting to kill himself, he made a video saying, my name is such and such, it's this date, this time, I want to kill myself, this, that, and the third. It changed from him wanting to kill himself and not having any worth for him to him not having any worth of my life. And the reason why I say that, not worth of my life, this man, I believed that he loved me. I believed that he knew how to take care of my emotions. He knew how I was feeling. But this one time, he was so angry that he just decided, I'm going to kill you. So in saying that, don't let damaged people damage you. Because I could have allowed that situation to change me, or to make me want to kill myself, or to make me want to not be here. And it's not that I ever went through that stage, or I don't want to be here. Don't take on somebody else's energy. And the reason why I talk about these beads is because I had a bracelet, my arms were full of beads. And these beads actually helped me in that situation. Because at one point in my domestic violence situation, a lot of you know my oldest son is older. And I guess he didn't want my son to alert the authorities, so he decided to go after him, and they began to tussle for his phone. At that moment, for the first time in my life, I was willing to die. I literally couldn't get him. Like, I didn't have the strength. And I took a step back. And I said, God, please help me. And I was able to pull this man. I was able to pick him up with all my strength. We were shuffling. Bracelets got broken. He was trying to grab onto me. He couldn't catch me. I fought for my life. So, I'm saying this because it is not always just a physical fight. Because at that moment, a lot of people say, what do you mean you were willing to die? I was going to die fighting this man in order to get, he was bigger than me. Size, strength. I'm going to die. Everybody dies, but at that moment, I'm going to die fighting for my life. After the situation happened, I was numb. I didn't cry about it. People asked me questions, or I would say I was a domestic violence situation happened. A lot of people didn't even know that I was hit. For two to 3 weeks, with every breath that I took, my ribs hurt. When I say hurt, but I had to keep on working because I had a business and I had children to take care of. And no matter what I was going through internally and trying to heal myself and trying to figure out what exactly happened or what was going on, I didn't know if it was my fault. I didn't know if it was him. I felt sorry for him, but then I didn't feel sorry for him. And then I had to learn that I had to take care of myself, because I can't help someone that's not willing to help themselves. And he made me realize that I was always the helper, always trying to help people. I can't help you if you're not trying to help yourself, if you're not trying to have yourself in a better space. So I say that to say, know your worth. I say that to say, don't let damaged people damage you. I say that to say, pray. Because in that moment, I literally took a step back and said, God, please help me. And I was able to pick up a man that was 265 pounds and slam him. So I ask for the strength. I ask for strength every day. And another thing people always say to me, oh, why are you so happy? Or, how do you get through life? And when you get to a place or in life where you think you're going to die, or you can't breathe, or you can't breathe without pain. My ribs hurt for weeks. You don't take that for granted anymore. I take no breath. So I said this to you guys before, but you didn't, and maybe in one of my videos, but I don't take each breath for granted. The reason why is because I know how it feels to hurt and to hurt to breathe. I thank God for every breath. I thank God for every bad moment, every good moment. That's why before I would say, oh, I was angry. Yeah, I was, and it would take me a long time to reset. Like, oh, I would let one situation ruin my day. I don't let that ruin my day anymore. I learned to reset, because life is short. And that day was a day that I just like, I'ma die. I'm going to die. For my kids, I'm going to die. So to anyone that's in a domestic violence situation, to anyone who is in any situation that doesn't think they can get out of it, not even if it's domestic violence, it could be a bad job situation or just a situation in life. Mercury is in retrograde, so you know it's crazy. But don't let that hinder you, because if I would have stopped working the truck, or if I would have stopped doing what I did, I wouldn't be where I am now. And a lot of doors have opened, but a lot of people didn't understand the pain that I was going through at that time and that I was working through. Not even just the pain. It was in May, and that year it was hot. Like, I was going out with long sleeve shirts on because I had bruises on my arms and lifting up generators, even though my ribs felt like I can't even explain the pain. If that would have me double over as much pain as I was in. But I'm here and I'm standing. And I'm a survivor. Shout out to my brother for being my sparring partner growing up. He took karate, and I was his sparring partner, and that helped too. I appreciate my family, and I appreciate my friends through this journey. And although a lot of you don't know, not to say I downplayed that, I just didn't talk about it. So now that you do know, I'm okay. I was just talking about it. And I hope this helps somebody. And I pray for you. And I pray that you get out alive. Because I did not think I was going to live past that moment. And although it was one time, and in my head, if you do it one time, you'll do it again. And it was so bad that I knew I didn't want to do that again. No matter how good that man treated me, no matter how he knew my emotions, I knew once that monster was there. And that monster only can get bigger and stronger. And then that monster knows what he did to me the first time, so that monster knows he can do to me worse the next time. I'm a survivor, yo. I thank you all. I pray for anybody who's going through something, no matter if it's domestic violence or not. I want you to cherish your life. I know that it's greater for you. I'm sorry for crying so much. It's just, I don't talk about my stuff. But I hope this helps. And I'll see you guys soon.